Hey team, today's our ball workout extravaganza. So if you don't have a ball, you can easily just do the work on a mat. So you could do the same stuff that we do elevated either on a chair or on your mat on the floor. Just like usual when I'm out of town or when I'm gone and I have to remote in, our playlist is a little bit funky. So by now you're gonna know all the lyrics because I have to keep playing through a royalty-free one so I don't get blocked. But anyway, I'm gonna turn it up. We're gonna enjoy, I know this is Lisa's favorite. So in that spacing, if you have a ball, you're going to take your feet so that they're about hip width apart and then walk yourself forward so that your back is up against the ball and then crunch straight up, lift and lower. So as we come into that, you're driving the navel tight towards the spine. Now I could do the same thing laying back on the floor, you choose. You'll notice when you come back that you can go too far and it kind of wrenches on the neck. I want you to try and stop shy of that. So you're only coming back as far as you can keep control without stress and strain to the neck. Last 8, 7, 6. If I walk forward, it gets easier. If I walk back, it gets harder. Last 2, now listen, up and hold 3. You go 3, 2, squeeze, and then drop down. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1, and down. So it's that same power and control. You freeze, scoop and hollow, and down. 3, 1, and down. 3, 1, and down. 3. Now back to single pulses, lift. So you want to watch that these are really small. You come to that maximum contraction and then you just pulse right there. If you make them too big, it's going to wrench on the neck. 15 seconds. Your pulse is tiny and intentional. In 4, 3, back to singles, up, down, slower, lift and down, lift. So third exercise in our series. Oh, I forgot about that. I think it does that after each song. I can't remember. It's been a while. Woo. Now we have an optional add-on to exercise 2, team. 2 more. All right, friends, up and pause. 3, go 3, 2, 1, and down. Lift, reach back. Now you'll notice that my feet and the ball are on a mat. That makes it easier to stay put and not slide. It's like our DJ just cranked it up. Ooh. All right, team, pulse up, little pulse. Third exercise in our series, and we have 3 rounds. Spot on the ball, I could put my feet up against the wall as well, and that would help my feet from sliding. So if your feet are sliding all around, find support somewhere. And singles up, down, lift. This should be a little bit larger range of motion. 3 of 3, final set. I really miss our ball class and our ball work, but I know not everyone has a ball, so you could use a Bosu for a lot of it. You could be flat on the floor. 5 milliseconds, team. All right, lift and pause, 3, lift, pause, lift. Remember that can be with or without that arm reach. Woo. 5 milliseconds. And tiny pulse. Make it count. Find that position where you're pulling your rib to your hip. Again, when we cruise through, if our music stops, we just keep going. My option was to do it without music. What happens when I do them ahead of time is all the ones that get blocked or partially blocked. Hang on. In 4, 3, lift and bend, right, new set. Lift, bend, center, and down. Usually we get to do a few before they get blocked. But when I preload them, they get blocked right away. And remember, I've had to record over and over. So, this time, fool me 4 times. It's not the catchiest playlist, but one more. Now lift and rotate, team. You lift, twist. So we're going from lateral flexion to spinal rotation. It's coming. 5. All right, friends, now to that right corner, small little pulse. Your right shoulder is anchored on the ball or on the floor, and then you're rotating and pulsing your left shoulder up. Make it small and controlled, not bouncing and ballistic. 15. Oh, abs are already feeling so good. In 4, 3 from the top, lift and bend. Lift, bend, center. Woo! And they say no rainbows. Apparently you don't even need to know the song if you just listen to it enough. That's sad. That means I've been at this a while. 2 more, team. 1 more. Lift and turn. Lift, rotate, center, and down. Halfway. Your abs should be so hot. Woo. One more. Find that corner pocket and then pulse. Make it small and controlled. Woo. So we finished. We have one more set over here. Then we go to the other side. Then you'll want to give your glutes a little pep talk. 10 seconds. 5. In 3, 2, 1. Lift and bend. Lift, bend. Obliques so strong. Woo. 10 seconds. If you need to intensify, you're going to walk your feet back. Lift and turn. So you know the exercises, 3 exercises, evening up on the other side. If you need a little break, take some time in between and then catch up. 15 seconds. Last 5. You are so strong. All right, friends, other side. Let's go. Lift, bend. Woo. I walk towards my feet. If I want to make it harder, I walk towards my head. 10 seconds. Each time you lift up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, and then drop down. So it's contract, tight, tight, release. Now, same thing but with a rotational turn. Just right, so that you can wrap your right ribs over to that left hip. Tiny, small, intentional. 10 little seconds. In 3, lift and bend. Round 2. 8. We only have one more round, team. Treasure it. Lift and bend. Woo. 15. Woo. 5. Lift and turn. 15 little seconds. 5. Corner pulls. Now as we complete this, we're going to move into bridging. Abdominals so strong, so tight. You can do that. I'm going to do it with my shoulders on the ball. You can do it flat on the mat. You don't have to use the ball. You can do it on a bosu, your way. In 3, 2, 1, stretch your abs. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, walk forward so your head and your shoulders are on the ball. Lift and lower. Lift. So your head should be resting either on the mat, on the floor, on the bosu, or on the ball. And pull. Squeeze and cinch your glutes at the very top. hold your heels up, take your knees in and out. And then the final in this set will be the knees together, the heels up, and a pulse of the glutes. And then we repeat that in 5. All right, team, adduction and pulse. You're in a releve. Your heels are up, your knees are in, you're pulsing your bottom to the top. Just like the pulsing of the abs, it doesn't have to be very big. It's a matter of squeezing and connecting the glutes. Where it gets crazy, Lisa. Open up the legs, down and up. Round 2. I feel like we should have popped up for quick feet or something. Match the crazy of the music. 10 little seconds. Remember, exercise 2 is that pulse, team. And pulse, it's small at the very top. Abdominals are supporting that weight to the back. In 3, hold the hips up, take the heels up, down. Your glutes should be getting hot. 5. Heels up, hips up, knees in and out. Oh boy. Never better. 15. In 5. Bottom of the second team, knees in and pulse. So close, so close. How tight can you get your glutes? Cinch up. 5. From the top, down and up, top of the third. Woo! Good work, team. Halfway. If you're flat on the mat, it's going to be smaller range of motion. And if you're feeling that pulse at the top, if you're feeling too much in your back, it's definitely posterior chain work, glutes, back, hamstrings. If you're feeling too much in the back, you may want to take it down. Hope says, I've had enough. I've had enough in here. Honey. Now hold your hips up, lift and lower the heels. That feels so good. that you're not slouching up here. Sit up nice and tall. Do, 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 do. 15 little seconds. Every time we pull that foot up, the abdominals have to fire, but why we do the leg lift is to support and strengthen the muscles, the stabilizers around the knee, the hip, and the ankle. Turn it in. Do, do, do. 15 little seconds. Reset your body, team. As the leg gets heavier and heavier, it's so easy to slouch on these. Burn, toes straight up. If yours isn't burning yet, walk forward a little bit. Give yourself a little bit more weight in that quad. 15. In 5. Toes out. So on all the other movements, we've done 3 rounds. This one, just 2. I feel like we already had our video game music. Round 2. Turn the toes in. Now, if you really want to keep everything exactly the same, you would pause after this and then do one more 30 seconds each of each foot position, placement, and then unpause and get the other leg. But we're going to go ahead, call it at 2, and move on for time's sake. And switch legs. Woo. Strengthening around that right knee, the right hip, the right ankle. Adjust where you're seated for the weight and the intensity you want for that right leg. Abs tight, shoulders set down and back. In 5. Turn it out. Knowing we only get 2 sets, that might change where we want to sit in our positioning. But I want you to think about the goal. It definitely burns at the top of the thigh, but the goal is the straightening of that knee. Turn it in. See if you can lift it just a little bit higher. In 5. And one more round straight up. to work. Crazy, warp speed ahead, 15 seconds. And then calm. Ish, 5. And flip it over. Now we flip it over and then that's going to give us an opportunity to stretch those hip flexors. We come down and up with those elbows. I could also do Pilates push-ups on my knees. You decide. So as you come down and up, you're keeping your body back far enough on the ball that you can connect your elbows down to the ground and then push into the palms of the hand to come up. All right, team. Now come back extension. Same thing if I'm laying flat on the floor. You might need a little cushion underneath the pelvis. Pull your abs in. Now, climb forward enough for you to knee tuck. Now, if I'm on the floor, I have 2 different options. I can plank here, or I can plank and tread one knee at a time touching the floor. Now, from here, if I want to intensify, I can come up onto my toes. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it back so that you can come back onto those tricep push-ups. So as we come into those, again, you're nice and strong with that elbow drop. You push into the palms of your hands to come back up. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back extension, team. Roll back, lift and lower. Try not to push your belly into the ball, but rather scoop and hollow the navel to spine. Two more. And knee tuck. So you walk yourself forward, pick your position, and tuck it in. So that's the same thing, team. In a plank, you can hold a plank, or you can plank and tread 1 foot at a time. See how tight you can pull the belly button in. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring it back. Final set, tricep push-ups. Knowing it's your last set, if you want to make it a little harder, you would walk farther forward on your mat. out, half, out, in, out, half, out, in, half, in, half, in, half, in, half, in, out, and hold for 8. This is it. 7, 6, tighter, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off the ball, team. Excellent job. Go ahead and dangle the arms. Come on up. While you're in that dangle, relax the head, relax the neck, the shoulders. Whatever stress you can let go of, leave it here. Physical, mental, emotional. And then slowly roll up. Squeeze your bottom. Pull your belly button in. Roll the shoulders back and down. The heart is lifted. Big breath in. And exhale. Awesome job promoting in today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for that. We will have a part 2 where we're supine on the floor using the ball under our feet. So I'm excited for that. But until then, I love you. Have a great day.